Zoomigurumi! That's right. I have 18 more Amigurumi books to share with you. Let's get to it. It's heavy. Hello, welcome back to Inspire Crochet. This is Ashley, and today we are going to be going over 18 more Amigurumi and Amigurumi adjacent books that I have acquired since my last Amigurumi book tag video, which was definitely over a year ago. Now, what is the Amigurumi book tag? The Amigurumi book tag is a book tag started by Crystal over at Chronically Crocheting. I will try to put it down below so that you can go check that out. And I will also link my first video for you, which has, I don't know how many in that video. Let me see, actually. Should be about 12 books that I shared with you. I think there is a book here that I did have, but I didn't show it, but I'm going to show it anyway. It's one of the Amigurumi adjacent books. So I thought I would share that with you. And that means that altogether I have about 12 plus 18 is 30. I may have some others sitting around that I may or may not have missed, but that'll just be in the third Amigurumi book tag, whenever that shall be. If you like videos like this from me, please hit the like button and feel free to subscribe and comment below. It really does help me get the word out about my chaotic crochet goodness. So let's get right to it. So the first book I want to share with you today is the Mini Amigurumi Ocean. This is a book by Sarah Ambandio. She has a couple other books that I do have, the succulents as well as the tiny birds. There is also a tiny animals book. I do not have that one yet. But this has 26 little cuties. I still have the tag on it, but it's 26 little cuties. Here are some of them here, some of them here. But there are some cute things here. I got this book because these have so much potential to be great keychains. And as somebody who wants to get more into markets, keychains are a great way to go. And these are small, cute, and they look like they might work up pretty fast. And there are just so many patterns here that I really see myself working on. One of my rules with a book is that in order for me to buy it, I need to be able to make more than 2 items out of it. That I want to make more than 2 items out of it. And this one, I'd be happy making almost any of these guys right here. So this is the first book, the Mini Amigurumi Ocean by Sarah Ambandio. I cannot effectively give you a rating on this as I have not made anything from the book, but it's cute. So that gets 7 points, doesn't it? Next, we have, this also has the price tag on it. This is Easy Critters to Crochet. It's a Vanna's Choice. It's a little leisure arts book. Lion brand. I got this at Hobby Lobby. And this has quite a few cute little patterns in it. And you may have seen that I have made this guy right here, the lion right on the top. And I made that for a video way back in October where we did October Opal's Birthday Spirit Week. And the lion was one of them. And very easy to work up. Very easy pattern. I really love the way these look. I think this walrus here, he's so cute. And the little, look at the little hippo. But this is a cutie. This is a cute little book. It's fairly inexpensive and you get 10 patterns. And I paid $4.95 for this at Hobby Lobby. The next book I have here is 20 to Make. Flowers to Crochet. That makes no sense. Flowers to Crochet. 20 to Make. And this is by Sarah Jane Hicks. This is a book I got at Joann's not too long ago. Now this is kind of an Amigurumi adjacent book. And you can see on the back here, there are some cute flowers. And I have not had a chance to make any. You're going to see a pattern here. I buy the books. And then I don't make anything out of the books. But there is, it's just like exciting. All of the prospects you can get when you buy a new amigurumi book, but this is, there is this one, and I have been making a lot of flowers lately, and I think that some of these will make excellent appliques. So endless possibilities with something like this, and I am very excited to get to work on some of these. There are so many different kinds. There are, how many? 20 different flowers on here, and so many different kinds. Hydrangeas. Look at these. Aren't they so cute? So here is another one that I have. And because I am a collector of books, here's another one that I haven't made anything from yet. Fairly recent purchase. This is also a 22 crochet book, and this is Tiny Toys to Crochet. Here is all of the cuties on the back. And again, I have not made anything in here, but it is very cute. This is, these are patterns by Sachio Ishii. She's, the thing is, yep, she is, she's got, look at this dinosaur. I think this is what made me buy this book. This dinosaur is adorable. I love him. So many cute patterns. Next, we have ABC Crochet, an alphabet collection of amigurumi animals. Now, this is by Mitsuki Hoshi, and I have shown this on my channel quite a while ago. Oh, maybe I haven't yet. That's a video I was supposed to make and never did. Or did I? I don't know. It was a while ago. But this is, it's basically a ABC crochet pattern book. And it's very interesting because it starts like a children's book. So A for alligator. But you can also see up here, we have a Japanese hiragana character for what I believe is probably what alligator starts with in Japanese, because that is not the hiragana for like for instance, here's B, and that's ku, and that's ku. That's so that's very cool. You can learn your hiragana while you're working on it. I'm not by any means very knowledgeable in Japanese hiragana, katakana, all that good stuff, but I know a few of them. And the cool thing is that at the end of all of this, all the patterns are in the back, but the thing that makes this a little different than other books is that these are mostly, this book teaches you how to, one, assemble, but also to work in patterns that are crafts. And then what they do is they go into it very in depth for one of the projects, for the bear, and then they will give you the charts for all of the other patterns that they have in the book. So there are how many different patterns? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10-ish patterns. So it's interesting. So unfortunately, I don't get all of these animals, even though they are crocheted in here, which is kind of a shame. But it's still a fun little book anyway. And I think this is the book that I'm going to use when I try to learn to read charts. So we're gonna give it a go. Maybe that'll be a good video. What do you think? Let me know down below. Next we have Animal Amigurumi Adventures by Lauren Espy. This is volume 2. I do not have volume 1 for some reason, but I do have volume 2. This one has 15 patterns, and her first one does as well, I think. Maybe. But this one has these cuties back here. We have safari animals, Arctic animals, as well as pets in this. And of course, the penguin was the big driving factor for me to pick this up. Plus, all of these patterns are just so, so, so cute. I love Lauren Espy's patterns. They're so easy to read. I have not made anything from this yet, but I trust Lauren to guide me down the correct path and it be easy and simple and pain-free. So I picked this up. I do need to get the other one. We'll get there. We'll get there. Have I made anything out of any of these? Guilty. No. Guys, I think I haven't made much of anything out of any of these. So, we are going to remedy that. But let's get back to work, because this one... Look at the cute penguins. This is Adorable Animal Families to Crochet. This is by Maria Kless. She has a vegetables book that I own, and there's one more here that I want to share with you. But look at this. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. Oh, so cute. So this book has 16 cute projects in it, and they are animal families. So we get a mom and maybe a baby, or dad and baby. So I have made a leek out of her vegetables and fruits book. So I know that her pattern, I have worked with her patterns before. They are very good. She's, when I recall making the leek, the wizardry in there to basically make something and not have to sew anything at all. So very talented pattern maker here. And here is the back with cute patterns galore. The next book is also by Marie Kless, and this is Adorable Houseplants to Crochet. And we'll look back here. And this one has 14 crocheted plants. And again, this is some more of the cactuses and plants to share. I have not made anything out of this, unfortunately, either. Not yet. I got plans. And then the next one, which is very similar to this one, is this one. And I am a sucker for penguins, and can you tell? Couldn't say no. Now, this is Amigurumi Parent and Baby Animals. This is an amigurumipatterns.net, so I believe that this is more of a compilation from different pattern designers. You can see here on the back that there are different ones. So this is actually interesting. This is actually a compilation of patterns that were entered into a competition based on this theme on the amigurumipatterns.net website, I believe. And these are 12 of the participating patterns in that competition. So that is 25 characters in all, because we've got 2 here, and then if that's 12, there might be a third character in one of these. So that is very cool. Very fun. And yeah, again, I have not made anything out of this. I have a crochet book collection problem, but again, we are working on that. The next book here, I have shared with you. I know this. And that is the Amigurumi Made Easy by Mariska Vos-Bolman. And I do have something that I have made from this book. I have actually made the bee. So I have made this little bee right here. And it is a great book. I had no problem following the directions. It's a very good pattern book. She's a very talented pattern designer. I have made some other patterns by her, some of her free tutorials on her YouTube channel. So, love it. Do I have the bee is not up here, but I loved working on this, and I have another project I'm going to be working on this, and that is the cow, and that is the baby cow. So I'll be working on this one next. So that is exciting for me. The next book I have is Unicorns Dragons number 3. I do not have 1 or 2 yet, but this is again another compilation book from, is this an amigurumi.net book? I'm not sure. But this is also a compilation of other pattern designers, and I am currently working on the kitsune here. The tails are taking a toll on me. There are, you have to focus, you have to pay attention. The tails are not mindless, and there are 9 of them. So I am slowly working through them. I have 2 tails done, 7 more to go. But after I'm done with that, all I have to do is sew them on and I'll be done. But again, the color changes on the tip of the tail are vicious. And the way the tails curve. So when the pattern says it was a 2 to 3 star, I believe it. Because at first I was like, this is an intermediate pattern. But those tails, not for the faint of heart. Okay, maybe a little bit for the faint of heart. But like, you gotta be brave. Yeah. Of course, I end up choosing one of the harder patterns in this book to work on. But so far, working on that pattern in this book has been very... It's not easy, but it's not hard to understand. So it's very easy to understand, and the pattern designer did a very good job explaining it. And let me see who the pattern designer is. Petite Petals is the pattern designer for the kitsune that I am currently working on. So there is this book here. There are 14 characters in this, and so far I would definitely suggest picking this up. This is probably the one compilation that they have that I actually like most of the patterns in. There are only a few that I would not make out of here, so that's a win. Definitely a win. The next book I have is Zoomigurumi Favorites. 30 patterns in here. Look at these. I have not made anything out of here, but I keep pulling the book. I'm like, oh, I really want to make that, and then I keep putting it back. And then I keep pulling the book, and then I keep putting it back. And it's like, come on, you really want to make this toucan. You really want to make that toucan. And look at the bird. And again, this is another one of those compilation books. Many different pattern designers. And this is actually the best of 10 years of Zoomigurumi. There are many different versions of this book. Zoomigurumi 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many it goes. But there are many different versions. And this is just the best out of the 10 years that they have been doing this. So that is so much fun. Also, the seagull. Love it. And just great patterns. I'm sure they are not going to lead me astray. Again, like I said, I haven't made anything from here yet. Next, we have 1 Hour Amigurumi. This is by Melanie Morita Hugh. And I have shown another one of her books, I think in the first version of the Amigurumi book tag. And there are 40 cute and quick crochet patterns in this book. Now, have I made anything in here? I know I've made something in the first one. I don't think I've made anything in here yet. But again, this is one of those books where I keep pulling it. Like, I gotta make something on here. And then I keep putting it back. I need to just settle on a project, you know, right? Anyway, super cute. Loved her other book. I did notice in the other book there was maybe an error because I made the Coke bottle, I think. And I guess the math didn't math right or something, but it could also just be me not following the directions clearly either. But still super easy to understand. These are easy patterns for the most part from what I can see. And yeah. Oh, I have made something in here, I believe. Have I made this? I'm not sure if I made this from this book or another book. I might have made this from another book, but I know I have a mustard bottle sitting downstairs. I have no idea what I'm going to do with that. What am I going to do with a mustard bottle? But it's super cute. The next one is a crochet adjacent book, or an amigurumi adjacent book, and this is more of the a complete guide to crochet dolls and animals. This is one of the first few books that I picked up, and I know I had this when I did my first amigurumi book tag. I just didn't show it. Because I guess I didn't think it counted, but it does kind of, because it is about amigurumi. And this is more for if you want to write your own patterns and make your own stuff, and how to read the patterns and just have fun with it. So there's a lot of different tips, tricks, from the very simple to the more advanced, all in here. It's a big chonker of a book. 240 pages, tips and tricks. And this is also based on the charts. So when I do venture into chart reading, this book will be helpful. One of the things I like about this book is that when it's talking about certain things like increasing stitches and decreasing stitches, like here, it will show you what those things mean, like, and what they look like on a chart. And I think that's super helpful. This will be very helpful when I come across charts and don't know what these symbols mean. This will be very helpful. Next, we have another chart-related book, and this is Amigurumi Cats, Crochet Sweet Kitties, The Japanese Way by Boutique Shaw. Cute stuff in here. And this one doesn't include just amigurumi. It has other things like accessories, wallets. Look how cute. Keychains, pencil pouches. And again, this book is also done in charts. But also this book does what I like and shows all the patterns at the beginning, like what you can make, and then puts all the pattern stuff at the end. So I really like this. Now there are how many projects in here? There are 11 different projects in here, I believe, ranging from amigurumis to keychains to bags, pouches, finger puppets. It's all cats. And I am a cat person. I love cats. And it does. Okay, stop. And here we go. This is a great book. I have not made anything out of here yet. The plan is to do that, but I'm a little intimidated, like with some of these others, with the chart. The next one I have here is 100 and Micro Amigurumi, and this is by Steffi Glaves. And this has 100 Micro Amigurumi patterns, and I have made some stuff in here. I have made a few things in here, and they have been very easy to follow. I definitely recommend this, even if you do not want to make micro amigurumi. These work up great with worsted weight yarn. These are great. And even when they are worked up in worsted weight, they're still a good keychain size. Let's see. What have I made out of here? I've made I made a moon out of here. I have made an acorn out of here. I've made an octopus out of here. All of them super easy. There are some more challenging ones in here that I'm not so sure about. And I have not made anything actually micro, because my hands hurt thinking about it. I have tried micro amigurumi. My poor hands. I'm getting older. My hands are feeling it. I may not look it, but my body is feeling it. So we're just going to stick with the worsted weight stuff for this. And this is a great book from what I've done. You can see that I've got like little tabs in here. I got lots of little things I still want to make. So definitely suggest giving this a go. The next book, we're almost done, I promise. The next book I have here is Crochet Impkins by Megan Lapp. She has another book. I do not have that one yet. But this one, I saw just how cute these little mushroom buddies are. Had to have it. And this has how many patterns? Okay, so this is actually different because you make your own. So she provides the body, the different arms, the different hats, the different wings, the different accessories, and then you can take whatever one you want, put them together to make your very own Impkin. Now, I have not done anything in here only because I got a little bit nervous because some people were talking about how some of the patterns were a little bit challenging. And with me, I just want to do patterns that are kind of brainless. So if I have to think about it, think hard while doing a pattern, I'm like, I'm not sure. So I have not picked this up yet, and that makes me kind of sad, and I think I really do need to make something. I really do. What do you think? Yes. Yeah, I need to make it. I need to make. Look how cute these are. And the little mushroom buddies. Why haven't you made one yet? And this book is beautiful. The photography, beautiful. Love it. Next, we have Sweet Crochet Animals, 15 lovely amigurumi designs to crochet from Crochet. And my goodness, these patterns are adorable. Look how cute these are. This red panda, I have to make that some point. I do. Now, I have not made anything from this, but let me tell you, these cuties, I have to make them. This is one of those books where I flip through and I'm like, I'd make that, I'd make that, I'd make that, I'd make that. And it's just like a no-brainer. I had to buy it. And so I also have this one too. This is the Sweet Crochet Friends. I think this one's probably the first one. Is this the first one? This one has 16 amigurumi creations from Crochet. More adorable patterns here. I wish I could say if these were, great, but I'm pretty sure they are fantastic. I've seen other people make these and have zero qualms with any of them. So I really do need to make an effort to go through not just these, but all of these and actually make something. So one of the things I'm thinking about, and because I need to start working on, one, making things for myself again, because I've been more focusing on, stuff for markets. But we will be bringing back the good old whip jar. Removing some of the succulents out of there and adding some of these. That way I can feel excited to draw from the whip jar again. Now, if you don't know anything about the whip jar, there is a video I might have done about that. But if you don't feel like searching for it, wait, because I will have another little video for you. So that concludes all 19 books that I have in my possession. And that is actually not all of them. I have, 31 amigurumi books now? So that was a lot. That was a lot of talking for me. Did you guys like this video? Do you like seeing the amigurumi books? Tell me, which one of these is your favorite? I would like to know. And definitely drop a like down below. And if you like me, subscribe. And please don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you know when there is a new video out from me. And I will see you guys in the next video very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.